What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bies. I am a certified personal trainer and a fitness nutrition specialist, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now here we are debunking, exposing, sharing actual scientific evidence, and hopefully inspiring people to not fall victim to predatory marketing practices that we see all over social media. Okay, today we have an interesting one. I'll say it that way. We're going to talk about Julie Reynolds, and Julie is somebody that was in Modere when Modere closed last year, then joined Nueva, was part of the founders. I say that because they act like being a founder is like something just magical. It's a title. It means nothing in the real world. Anyways, Julie has recently joined another MLM and left Nueva, and I think we should talk about it. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I don't think Nueva is doing as well as people want them to believe for a number of reasons. One, Julie was one of the founders and just left. Then we also have Margie Aliprandi, who was recently arrested for assaulting a child at a water park for splashing her in the lazy river. I'm not kidding. I'll put the link to the article in the video description. So you have two founders, one arrested, charged with assault, pending, if you will. And then we have a top leader that left. And Julie, that's not a compliment. All right, relax. That left for another MLM. So this is her, hey, I left companies kind of video. And I'm going to look for specifically the nuggets, and I hope you do too, that show us that Nueva's not doing very well, if they're there. I've only watched about half of this. So we're going to watch it all together. We're going to watch it together. There it is. And we'll see what happens. All right, let's get into it.
Hey, what's happening? Oh my goodness, has it been a long time since I have done any live whatsoever here on Facebook. As you guys are coming in, say hi.
I'm laughing because we're both wearing blue.
Let me plug in my phone so it doesn't die. Say hey, let me know where it is you're coming in from. Hopefully people are jumping on. I don't even know. I can't see anything. So if you guys are here, say hey. And I just want to come in live, share with you guys. I've gotten so many messages of what are you doing, Julie? What's going on? So I'm ready to share it all. It's been a long...
You're ready to share it all so that you can recruit people into your next MLM. That's really what this is about. Also, does anybody else find it odd that these MLM companies are partnering with telehealth companies? This is obviously way outside of my scope of knowledge, but how does that work legally? Maybe I need to do a deep dive into this, if nothing else for my own information. But if you guys have any information about that, I would love to know your thoughts on it.
Long journey. As you guys know, I am not one to company hop at all. I don't. I am like the most loyal person to a fault.
Now, okay, hang on a second. I don't know her history prior to Modere. I don't know if she was in other MLM companies. If you know that and feel comfortable sharing, let us know in the comments. I do know she was a part of Modere. Modere shut down. Awful for them, I guess. Great for the anti-MLM movement, you know, and then Nueva started, and now she's in Ellie MD. So when you're in multi-level marketing, there is a stigma that is attached to people that jump from company to company to company. Think about Shanna? Yeah, Shanna and her husband, what is his name? They were a part of Elamir. They were a part of all these different companies. And I think at one point I figured out that they stayed in companies for like 8 months, and then they went on to the next one. And when you do that in multi-level marketing, you're looked at as a company hopper and not taken as seriously. It's frowned upon, if you will. So when she's saying company hopper and I'm watching her body language, it's because she's absolutely company hopping and she's wanting to not be looped into how multi-level marketing reps, especially the top in the companies, look at people that company hop. So quite interesting.
You see a lot of people in the network marketing space and they go from one company to the next. They've maybe been in like 5 companies in like 2 years or something crazy like that. And I'm just trying to like get my computer.
I mean, you've been in 3 in just over a year, technically.
Because I'm not seeing anything. So if you guys are commenting, say, hey, let me know. I guess I'll just keep talking and, you know, hopefully people are on and people can see. And I literally see nothing. But I'll just keep talking. So say, hey, let me know where it is you're coming in.
Why is this so awkward? I mean, I know she said she's nervous and she doesn't do lives a lot. I get it. Everybody starts somewhere when you're doing video content. I understand that. But this is somebody that's been in MLM for quite a long time. She puts out consistently video content, usually in the form of reels and shorts and things of that nature. So I don't understand why this is so awkward for her if she's used to being in front of the video. And also she has done lots of video trainings, some of which I've covered in the Nueva playlist. So I don't think it's because she hasn't done many lives recently. I think it's because she knows she's going to be judged. I mean, yeah, I guess that's the best way I want to say that.
I'm a little bit nervous to do this. So you guys know, I don't company hop. I stay with the company forever.
Is anybody else watching this and your eyes are like this watching her? Does anybody else feel like, ma'am, Julie, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Relax.
Right? And so my journey started in network marketing. It's been, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's been almost 13 years since I started this network marketing space, started building a brand here online. And it has been a wild ride the last few years. Let's just say that. It's been a wild ride the last few years. I have loved this industry. It has allowed me to be home with my babies. They're not babies anymore, but it has allowed me to be home with the girls and watch them grow and be able to give me the freedom and the time freedom that I've always wanted to have, right? As a school counselor and a therapist, I was working during the day, I was taking care of other people's kids, and then at night I was doing therapy. And so I'm forever grateful for network marketing, and I'm forever grateful for all of the opportunities that I've had, all of the teams that I've been able to lead. I don't take it lightly. I love this industry when it's done right and when it's done with authenticity. And so
now, what do you think she means by when multi-level marketing is done right? As she's company hopping and not wanting to be looped in or roped into that category that people that are the higher ups, if you will, in multi-level marketing look down on. What do you guys think she means by that? Let me know in the comments.
So that's what I want to give you guys tonight here is I want to give you authenticity. So about a year and a half ago, not about a year ago, the company that I was with for about 8 years shut down.
Modere.
Overnight. You guys probably know the story, right? And so lo and behold, it's been a year. I launched a new company, and that chapter is not where I feel aligned right now. I really have loved, and I can't even say the name. Because I've loved the Peps and the Tides.
Oh God, not the speaking in codes, because what you're trying to do, in my opinion, is unethical. The Peps and the GLP with the P emoji, you know, GLP-1. Come on. If you have to speak in code because social media is flagging your content, you're probably doing something wrong. Probably shouldn't be talking about it.
I fall in love with them. I love them. But I also love the power of what they can do. I love that it's better than any supplement I've ever taken before. It is truly, truly like changing my life, my skin, my hair, my nails, my inflammation in my body. Like it is become fantastic. I'm like the Pep and then the Tide and then the Addict, right?
Did she say addict? What did she say? Also, I think that it's important to point out that when you see people talking about peptides in the way that they're talking about in code, linked with their social media or their multi-level marketing company, there are evidence-based GLP-1 medications such as Ozempic, Wegovy, things of that nature. And then there's these other for research purposes only peptides that we see. And I feel like it's very hard to differentiate what they're talking about. And maybe that's why they're speaking in codes, is because this unregulated, not studied on humans peptides, injectable peptides, are being grouped in, I guess is how I want to say that, with evidence-based medications. And I find that really interesting. I do think that they need to be regulated. I do think that they need to be studied. I think they need to be studied on humans for an extended period of time with proper protocol, safety measures, placebos, all of that stuff, independently reviewed. And I think who knows what we would find out about them. But the fact that these unregulated, for research purposes only peptides are being advertised on social media with affiliate codes, I could go on and on about that. Not a fan of it. I don't think it should be allowed. And at the same time, I do think that they need to be studied. I think that if there's something that can help people, I think it needs to be studied. We need to, that's all I'm going to say about that. I did a video on peptides, and probably will do some more. But anyways, it's confusing whether she's talking about GLP-1 medications or the unregulated peptides.
Love them, but I also know how powerful they are. And I do believe that they need to have some sort of regulations. I do believe that they need to have some sort of supervision.
Wait, so she is talking about the unregulated, right?
There needs to be some safeguards in place because they are so effective. So I want to know in the comments, have you ever tried one of those PEPs? I'll just call them PEPs right now. Have you ever tried one of those PEPs? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're familiar with them or not. I wasn't familiar with them until I want to say like September, October of last year. I personally have felt the best I felt. I posted today like my before and after picture of like my skin, my rosacea. It's pretty awesome what it has done for me. Like I feel like I'm aging backwards. I was just telling.
Except that's not how that works. Is anybody else confused what she's talking about? And maybe it's because I haven't covered Ellie MD in quite some time. The last I checked, they only had GLP-1 medications. So are they now stepping into offering other for research use only peptides? Maybe I should look. I'll look and we'll go back to the video here.
Sophia, I was like, I am going to live a very long time to be able to haunt you for the rest of your life. And she's like, am I going to have a curfew at like 75, Mom? And I was like, maybe. Because it's my goal to live as long as I possibly can so I can take care of my kids and my grandkids and be strong and be healthy and be fit for my children, right? So I say all of that because I've had incredible leaders, incredible opportunities, incredible teams that I have been able to lead, and it's never, it's always an honor, right? I've gotten into this industry because I love helping other moms specifically. There's been some men on my team too, but I love helping other moms really build.
What you mean to say is that you like taking advantage of other moms trying to make an income, considering we know the statistics with multi-level marketing. Now, Nueva has only been around for a year. I would be shocked if we actually saw an income disclosure statement. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like I said at the beginning, I don't think that they're doing as well as they want people to think. I don't think that they're in momentum. If Tony Zalecki is going to get excited about some greens and some digestive enzymes that Modere did years ago, that tells me everything that I need to hear, you know?
Build a business from their phone and giving them, whether it's the courage, the time freedom, to be able to be with their babies, right? Like it brings me so much joy in order to be able to, hey Reagan, how are you? It brings me so much joy in order to be able to bring somebody home with their children. Like there's nothing greater of a feeling than that. And so I recently partnered with a company, and I partnered with this company because I knew that it was going to give people the opportunity to be successful. The company is exploding. It is less than 2 years old, and I am not one that's going to start drinking Kool-Aid anymore in this online space, in this network marketing space. And if you know what I'm talking about when I say Kool-Aid, it's like, oh my God, the next hottest thing, I'm going to jump to this, I'm going to jump to this, and this person's making this, and oh my God, this could be you. And I'm kind of done with
I don't think that's what that means. At least when I hear the phrase drinking the Kool-Aid, it's referring to the Jonestown massacre, and they were drinking Flavor Aid, just FYI. However, what I think they are referring to when I hear that phrase is that it's the cult-like tactics. The behavior control, the information control, things of that nature. Think about it this way. When somebody joins a multi-level marketing, all of a sudden they're posting different things, that are talking differently. Some of them are even dressing differently. They'll show up in, their company merch, and all of a sudden everything is about that company. So when I hear drinking the Kool-Aid, which is really, I don't even know what the word is that I want to use. I think it's kind of gross that phrase is being thrown around, considering the lives that were lost in that cult. Anyways, that's what I think of when I hear that phrase, is the behavior, the information, the time control, things of that nature. So that's interesting that she's associating it with jumping from company to company while she is jumping from company to company. Interesting.
All of that, to be honest with you. And so I have met with the CEO multiple times on multiple Zooms, intimately with her and I, and, maybe a few other people, or her and I. I've looked in the back office. I've seen with my eyes the growth that is happening. So when I look for an opportunity, it's not me looking for an opportunity for me. It's me looking for an opportunity of where can I bring people that I know without a doubt 100% they can be successful.
Wrong. See, when you're looking for an opportunity, and I'm not saying that this is what she's doing, but a lot of these top leaders will shop deals. They'll shop bridge contracts. And again, I'm not saying that that's what she's doing. What we know about bridge contracts is that the top leader that's bringing the team over from the previous company is the only one that benefits. And they typically have to sign an NDA. They're not allowed to talk about it, but they sure are telling their team, no, you can win over here. You can win. I've seen the comp plan. I've talked to the CEO. I've seen the back office. You can win over here, while they are getting a set income every single month, as long as they hit the parameters within that bridge contract. So it's not about the team winning. It's about how that upline will benefit, in my opinion. I also want to mention, how can a team be winning if we know the majority of people lose money in multi-level marketing? So they can get on here and talk all day long about how, oh, this is really about our team winning, and this is, it's not about me. I'm a servant leader. I'm this, I'm that. No, it's very much about you, Julie. It's very much about you. Just like it was in Nueva, and just like it was in Modere. It sounds good online through social media when you're like, I'm a servant leader and I love my team and it's been an honor. You're making money off of that team buying products, and they're not making money, the majority of them. And no, Nueva's no different, Modere was no different, and Ellie MD is no different. Be so for real right now.
Right? I can be successful. I know I am. I don't need a bridge program. I've never taken one. I don't want one. I don't want anything like that. I know that
Well, you don't need one because you're going to bring a team with you, right?
I can do the success that's needed in order to hit the top ranks. But what's important to me is that my team can win. And so when I partnered with this company, number one, it's products backed by science. It's products backed by doctors and DOs that are prescribing it, which to me makes me feel safe and makes it feel like it's aligned. It's also products that I can stand behind because I've personally used them. I've personally finally started to see results from these peps that I haven't had in years, right? Like literally have not had in years. I count my macros. I've done the water. I've done the steps. I've done all of the things.
I would love to see her macros. I would love to see her workout program if she's following one. I would love to see all of that, because when somebody says, oh, I've tried everything and this is the only thing that works, and they're pointing to an MLM product, come on.
In fact, one of my friends was here visiting me this weekend, and she was like, Julie, like you should be 90 pounds. Like you are always so healthy. And I was like, I know. And nothing moves the needles until...
What needle? What are we talking about? Are we talking about weight?
I found the peps, and it's finally moved the needle. So I found a company that's in hyper growth, a massive success, right? products that people are wanting, and more people are finding out about the different types of peps out there. And I found a company that I don't have to feel like I'm playing doctor, because to me, that is not anything that I've ever wanted to do. It's way above my pay grade.
Right. And you're also not qualified to play doctor. I mean, you're a therapist. So are you implying that you were playing doctor when you were in Nueva? Are you implying that you were playing doctor when people were reaching out to you when you were a part of Modair? What are you implying here?
So all I get to do is you tell me you're interested in the products, and I get to refer you to a telehealth company, and they get to say yay or nay to whatever product it is that you want. And that to me feels safe. It feels scientifically backed and effective, and I know that the products work because they've worked for me.
Well, okay, answer me this, you guys. This to me sounds like they would be an employee of the telehealth company, right? But it's a multi-level marketing company where you're recruiting other people to do the exact same thing. I find that to be odd. And I feel like I need to dive into this, not on this video, but I just have so many questions. How does this work? So if you guys have any insight in that, let me know in the comments, or you can message me privately. But I feel like there's something to this as far as like deep dive something or rather. How are they able to do this? And why are they choosing to do it this way? Because of the benefits of multi-level marketing. And when I say that, I mean having people that are advertising when the majority of them are not making any money. So they're advertising and working for free. Most of them. I guess that would be the only benefit, but I don't know, man.
And I know that the company is in massive growth momentum. I've spoken with the CEO, like I said, multiple times, and she is a visionary. And what is coming down the pipeline, because she has shared it with me, is things that are truly going to change women and men's longevity. And I'm so excited for all of the things that are launching. Hey, Christy, how are you? And so I say all of that because I partnered with a company. It's a telehealth company. It's called Ellie. I don't know if you guys have heard of it yet, Ellie MD. If you have, if you've taken a look, if you're open to taking a look, or you're like, I want to kind of scratch the surface on what these things are that you've talked about. I've heard them. I've seen influencers talking about them, but I don't want to go get it from like a gray market site. I want to make sure that it's medically backed.
Yeah, if you're worried about it being a gray market product, you probably shouldn't be ordering that. You probably should be going through a medical professional, aka your doctor. See, again, this is very interesting that we're talking about gray market peptides and also GLP-1 medications in the same kind of conversation. There's something to this, you guys. I'll get there. But I feel the questions forming. I feel the warning signs,
It's, it's medical, pharmaceutical grade, not gray market grade. Drop me a message or drop the word PEP in the comments, and I will make sure to get back with you with all the details. I'm super excited about this. If you guys have any questions, my inbox is always open, but I think I have finally found a place after 8 years of being with my former company that feels...
Hold on a second. Didn't she say at the beginning of this she has been in multi-level marketing for 13 years? That answers my question I had at the beginning when I said that I'm not sure what company she was a part of before she was in Modair, but from the sounds of this, she absolutely was a part of another company, then joined Modair and was with that company for 8 years, and then joined Nueva, and now she joined Ellie MD. So yes, she is a company hopper, and I believe that's why her body language is the way that it is. She seems really uncomfortable, like she's going to be judged, because she probably has been somebody, in my opinion, not stating this as a fact, but she's probably somebody that has judged other people for doing the same thing that she's doing in multi-level marketing. It all makes sense.
Feels real, that feels scientifically backed, that feels like
She's repeating herself.
not drinking Kool-Aid. I'm, you know, backed by science, and
And people can get that from their doctor.
it's felt awesome. So I have been like dipping my toes in, watching, seeing, making sure that it feels like a good fit. And I'm super, super excited to share it with all of you guys. And so you're going to hear me talking a lot about.
Look at how hard she is gripping her hands together. Like, she is white knuckling this thing. Why are you gripping your hands so hard? Why are you so uncomfortable? Are you okay? I mean, like, white knuckling this thing, that's crazy.
More about it because I'm so passionate for the first time in a long time.
So passionate for the first time, but you were pretty passionate in that Nueva group training that you did. You're real passionate about that. You're real passionate about Nueva on your YouTube channel too. So I'm confused. Are you just excited about this because it's the newest thing? Because that would make sense.
About these products. And so to me, it's the perfect 10, right? There's the side of things where you can just sell these. You don't have to build a team. There are some people that legit sell $100,000 a month in personal sales.
Oh, really? And how many of the people in the company are doing that? If we're going to start throwing out statistics, let's see the statistics. How many people are making a livable wage? How many people are actually being successful? And I guarantee you, those people that are being successful, more than likely, other than the outlier, which is probably what she just mentioned, some people are selling 100,000. I bet the majority of people that are successful at Ellie MD have a team, because she's trying to recruit real hard in this video we're watching.
40% commission, you do the math. You know they're making like an obscene amount of money, but then there's also the team building side of things. The culture is fantastic. The systems, oh my gosh, I don't even want to
Wow, not the systems.
talk to you about the systems, the CRM, the drip campaigns, the automations that they have. Like,
Wow, sounds like you're not a business owner. Sounds like you are a 1099 contracted worker for the company. Because if you were a business owner, you would be the one that were putting the drip campaigns together. You would be the one that was putting the systems together. But no. The company does it. Also, the CEO of Ellie MD was a part of another company. And I think there was a divorce or something. And she left that company. I've covered that. I can't remember what the name of it is now. But if I remember, I'll put it in the video description. I think it was Chiral or something like that, now that I'm thinking about it. So she just went from one MLM company to another, but it's about integrity. You can't have integrity if you're in a multi-level marketing company, period. That is my opinion.
Art is somebody who is a online marketer, right? The DM automations that they have, the text campaigns that they have. I mean, it is all so dialed in for anybody to come and plug and play. And so that is where my heart is right now. I'm super excited. I just wanted to stop being so, I don't know, like
scared, deceptive, secretive,
ghosty over here and leave you guys all hanging. I'm super excited. Again, drop the word PEPS if you want more information, whether it be about the product, the opportunity. If you're looking for a new home, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm super excited. It's going to be an incredible journey, and I have not dove in lightly. Let's just say that. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. You're going to hear me talking about it a lot because I am so passionate about it. I'm passionate about helping women bring being home with their babies and making money from their phone, and also these products. So for me, it's like the perfect 10.
So in other words, she's excited about attempting to recruit you into the new multi-level marketing company. Oh, and then she's also excited about the products. Notice the order that they're mentioning as far as what they are excited about. Recruiting is always going to be first because that is how these people make income in these companies every single time. And the products are amazing too. Come on. Every time.
All right, you guys, I don't want to keep talking any longer. I just wanted to come on.
Look at her knuckles, bro. Are you okay? What are you so nervous about? We already covered this. We know what she's nervous about.
Here quickly, share from my heart what I've been up to and the next chapter and the next steps of things for me. So I hope you guys have an incredible night, and I will talk to you soon. My inbox is always open.
Okay, goodbye. I'm done. I've seen what I needed to see, and also Ellie MD is not any different than any other multi-level marketing company. I know that I've done several videos. I'll put the Ellie MD playlist in the video description for you guys to check out. Wow, she was nervous, right? Yeah, nervous of being judged, in my opinion, as a company hopper. Just get out of MLMs. Just go work for a telehealth company. Earn a living wage, you know? Wild. Anyways, if you loved today's video, if you would, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It helps to get the information out so people don't fall for this kind of ridiculous marketing. And if you're somebody that is interested in taking a GLP-1 medication, maybe go see a medical professional, you know? Go see your doctor. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.